a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Wilson. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Receivers are bunched together. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, does this guy have speed. How much fun is it to watch this guy in the open field? I thought he might take that one all the way to the end zone.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown. Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Sure hands. It's Rodgers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. First down and more. He's still on it. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the playmaker. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
It's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Yeah, near the sticks. It's Matthews. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quick throw, catch made on the outright. We'll get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches back.
Receiver in motion now. To the air, it's Russell. Makes a quick catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free in midfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not line up the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
As here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Third and very long, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Williams. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. Going to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They're down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gonna run it. It's Watson. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he chases him down outside the line before a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about, the game's played the last 30 years. Well, all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Going for his running back. With the catch, it's Lewis. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Lets it go quickly. Down the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, that's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. It's good coverage.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. We made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start with the 25. In the field goal. Not able to connect, incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
The offense moving into a bunch formation. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Over the middle. It's Williams. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Championship, 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. He keeps it on a design run. It's at Alabama right now, the first down. And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's a shotgun run call. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson Tide. Conference championship pressure, they just grinding away. Beautiful execution on that powerful drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Nice grab. It's Brazil. To bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The run from the gun. Slams right into the wall. They look for a loss. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back. tackle for a loss.
On the run, he'll let it go. Great catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
The pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and it falls incomplete.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal and try to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out in the first half of play. Now it's going to wrap up before the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Linebacker shifting around now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's Brazil. He ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
If they make the tackle, it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The Vols line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
No gain on 1st. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he moves the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. This is going to be 23 yards at chip shot. And it's good. Light down the middle. And that puts them back on top. Trying for the field goal. The kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Return to blood down. Sets up the next drive.
This wide receiver isolated to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Russell. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And the freshman brought down after making an excellent catch.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
He's passing over and still got the hand. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Waiting him off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Curtin. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Brought down, but both the tackle produces solidly in there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them that much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Grab near the sticks. It's Meadows.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown time. The quarterback takes it in himself.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
This offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over, protecting this lead. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground. Receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Working clock with the ground game. They lose the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Dropping back. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown. Still
catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Watson. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a game there.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
The runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to scramble. He's hit low as he throws it and complete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Here comes the opening play of the drive, again from the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Pass rush gets home. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Breaks free.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. In the final minute mark, quarterback will take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And they can call themselves champions in the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.